Obviously, a pretty solid season so far from this group of guys. Just overall, where do you feel like they are at as we are inching closer to postseason time?
Well, they're getting really close to turning the corner. We've been, I think, so far, two different versions of ourselves this year. One of them early was one we needed to grow through. We had to get rid of that personality a little bit. And they were able to win some games while they did it, which made it even better. And then we kind of hit a wall with injuries and just some adversity in the season, which is great for them to have to learn how to handle. Not always easy as the coach to try and navigate those waters, but I'm really proud of our guys and how they've drawn nearer and closer to each other through that adversity, which is important. And as we're getting guys back, hopefully we're getting ready to start playing our best basketball of the year.
You take a look at the schedule that you guys have built, and you've certainly been battle-tested at this point of the year. How do you feel like that's going to help these guys just be sharpened for what's to come in a couple of weeks with sectionals?
Oh, I mean, our schedule is a huge part of why we want to prepare the way we do for the postseason. If you look at the sectional this year, there's going to be 4 or 5 teams with 15-plus wins in there when you talk about Adams Central, Lures, Manchester, Whitco are all having great years. And then, with coaching changes and things at South Adams and Bluffton, different styles of play. So our sectional is really tough this year, and we know we're going to be up for the test, and that's part of the reason why we build our schedule the way we do, that challenges us every night out.
Speaking of some of those challenges, obviously a huge test coming up on Friday with Northwood coming to town. What do you know about these guys, and just what are some of the things you are harping on in practice to prepare for a team like Northwood?
Well, I mean, it's a tremendous challenge for us. In my knowledge, being in Fort Wayne, they're one of the staples of 3A. Every year you look at the rankings, preseason and postseason, and they're in that top 10, top 5 every year. Obviously, they had a great year last year, and they're well coached, they're disciplined, they play the game the right way, they play strong, physical team basketball, and we're going to have to be locked in and ready to guard for 32 minutes.
If there's one X factor or one big key to success to making sure you come away with a win on Friday, what exactly is that?
Well, I mean, I think our bigs have to play well. Kellen's going to have his hands full. They've got a tremendous post player as well, same class, darn near the same size, and they're both great shot blockers. So hopefully it's a night where they can both play the game and stay out of foul trouble and make it a fun night to watch those two go at it and compete. Two tremendous players and great kids.
When you take a look at this game, it's also going to be our highlight zone game of the week. 2 of last year's state champions, 2 powerhouse programs like you mentioned going head-to-head. Just overall, what are you most excited about with tomorrow night's game?
Well, I mean, I think just the atmosphere here. We've got a tremendous home crowd. We're going to need them tomorrow night to be here and make some noise, and it's a great atmosphere here. When I think about high school basketball in Indiana, it's all about the atmosphere for these kids to go out and compete in. And we're looking forward to that tomorrow night, and looking big picture, looking ahead, the chance to go up there and make a trip up to Napanee and play at Northwood in a great venue against a great program. That's why we put them on the schedule. You want these challenges.
No doubt about it. All right, anything else you want to add, Coach?
No, just we're looking forward to some warmer weather and some March basketball.